Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Kettlebell Workout. We don't call it Kettlebell Training anymore because we've amped it up. We're doing workouts. So, because it's the beginning of the year, I think we've been doing teaching training for 6 months now. We're ramping it up and we're doing some workouts. I'm feeling bright today. I've got yesterday too, I had on bright colors. And so this morning I felt the same way. I just feeling, I had
Give me all
brighten it up. No, it's just me. I'm a brand partner in this brand new clothing line, and it's kind of funny because I find myself wanting to change my clothes throughout the day because I have so many new clothes that I just love and they're so comfortable. So and I put this on today, and I happened to see another outfit laying there, and I'm like, I'm going to change into that later on. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. And so we're bright colors getting the year started. And I want to talk a little bit about gratitude this morning. Gratitude goes a long way. And having gratitude in your heart, no matter your circumstances. And I know it's difficult if you're in what you would consider not good circumstances. But if you start feeling gratitude in your heart, it's not just enough to say you're happy about things or you're grateful. It's about feeling gratitude in your heart for what you do have, because ultimately it could be worse. You know what I mean? If something's going on in your life, or there's always things going on around us that we can't control, but there are so many things that we can be grateful for in our lives. And I'm feeling that this week. I'm really feeling grateful for everything we have here, our home, our business, the new businesses that we're starting up, helping you become healthy and fit. That's just makes me really, really happy and grateful that we're able to be here to do this with you.
You know what I'm grateful for?
What are you grateful for?
2020.
Oh, okay. Can you elaborate?
This has been one of the most creative, abundant, fun, adventurous years in memory. I mean, I've made more friends this year, learned more things.
From all over the world.
It's just, yeah. I cannot describe in words how grateful I am for 2020 and what it brought to me.
That's great. And I feel the same way. And it's really all about what you make of it. Now, there's a really good book that I picked up at the airport a couple years ago, and it's about happiness. And the premise of the book is that you're not looking for happiness or being, basically you are happy first, and then things come to you.
That's actually one of the things that I learned this year.
Yeah, it's the energy that you're putting out. If you're happy, joyful, grateful, and you have that energy that you're putting out there, then the things come to you. If it's not a matter of looking for happiness and, I'm going to get this job and I'll be happy, I'm going to have this relationship, I'm going to be happy, I'm going to make all kinds of money. You have to feel it first, and then it comes to you. Same thing with gratitude. Being grateful just opens up so many different areas in your life. Try it. And how I really open my heart to being grateful for what I have is meditation. And I know when I first heard about meditation, or I saw people meditate, I thought they were crazy. I really did. I'm like, what are they doing?
That can also be true.
Sitting there. But actually, we meditate every single morning right after our workout. What it helps me do is open my heart. And I was thinking about this morning. Even though I've had a lot of things happen to me in my life, I always considered myself open to continuing on and not dwelling in my misery. But I really didn't have an open heart like I have today. And I discovered my open heart and able to give to other people by meditating and really finding out who I am inside. So anyway, we will cut this short because I could talk for hours about this, but so grateful that you're here with us this morning to be able to work out. So grateful to be able to do the workout. And so we're going to get going. And I'm just going to grab a sip of water before we get started.
Yeah. It's funny. This thing about feeling gratitude first. I didn't quite understand it until this year. They're literally about changing the way that your heart feels, thereby sending out a different electromagnetic field. You're a magnet. Make sure you're attracting what you want. Do that by changing how you feel. Fold at the hips, grab the bell, seat the shoulders and pull, bring yourself lower. Straighten your legs, grab the bell, lock your knees, pull again.
Now I have my knees bent just a little bit, just because the backs of my legs are really tight. So you can start by gradually getting into this.
It's true. You
don't want to pull your hamstrings. So last night when because we did a pretty good workout yesterday, and we hadn't worked out in a week. And last night I was feeling it, but it was good. Now on this one, you really need to secure your core in order to not let the kettlebell pull you over to where the weight is. So I tighten up my core. When I come up, I squeeze my glutes. I have my toes dug into the mat on the floor.
Feet a little closer. And back.
Now you use the strength. Your power comes from your core, people. In anything you do, it's just where the center of your power. In workouts, in work, in paperwork, you name it. Paperwork. You kind of describe what you're doing so I can follow.
Okay. Catching it at the shoulder, swing from the side.
Okay, now we get it.
And freeze at the top. Press.
Oh, whoops, I was going to go down. So just pressing up to the top.
Both hands.
Using your core.
Change hands. Stall at the shoulder. Swing again.
Many swings.
5.
4. And 5.
Pressing overhead.
5 times. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And bring
All right.
to the bottom.
Nice. Feeling warmed up?
Yeah.
Good.
I am feeling it.
So let's do some compound exercises. We're going to start with the long cycle. Swing to the rack. Press overhead. We're going to do 10 on each side. Let's do 5, 5, 5, 5.
Okay.
Here we go. Come back. Drive into the heels. Swing to the rack. Sit back into the hips. Press. Return. Swing to the rack. Make sure you sit back. 1, 2. 3. Change hands. Change hands. Change hands. One. Two. Three. 4. Well then, set it down.
Woo! Wow. I used my heavy weight on that.
Changes hands.
Holy smokes. Ah,
Okay, we're actually going to put that aside now.
okay.
And you're going to go down a weight.
Okay.
So you're going to go to the 8.
Before we do that, I'm going to check and
All right.
see who we have here with us. Good morning, everybody. So happy to have you here. We have Jackie. Good morning, Jackie. Keith. And we have Gabor.
Gabor.
Yay. Thanks, Jackie. We're so inspiring. Woo. Well, we're glad to be here. Glad to be working out. Glad to be building our bodies and helping you do the same thing. And Gabor, so good to see you. Gabor lives in
Eastern Europe somewhere.
Yeah, Gabor, where do you live? I'm not sure exactly where he's from, but he's from another country, and so happy to. We saw him a year ago in San Diego.
Maybe Czech Republic, actually. Maybe not that far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure he'll let us know. Okay. So what we're going to do is a series. We've done all the pieces, and now we're going to do it together. First, we're going to do it without the kettlebell. So you're going to take your feet, and you're going to turn them to the side, and you're going to rack the back hand, front hands to the inside of the thigh.
And we're doing this without the kettlebell.
Doing it without the kettlebell first. The beginning is the bent press, where I'm going to push my hand towards the ceiling and down to my elbow. Now, keeping my arms straight, stand. Now, imagining that I'm pulling myself into a pull-up. Oh. Take this hand and touch your lat.
Firing up the lat.
Fire it. Now, keep it fired as you do your bent press. Now, keep it fired as you do your high windmill. And now fire it even harder as you pull down. Keep it fired. Keep it fired. And then fire it harder. This is to identify neurologically with our lat.
And we also put some. We also bring in our abs as well.
Yep.
Our psoas.
Okay. Feet front. Reach down, grab the bell. Swing it to the rack position. Turn your feet 45 degrees away. Hand on the inside of the thigh.
Now, should I have my hand? Do I have it in the right
You
place?
do. Pinky to the middle of the handle.
Okay.
Crush the handle of the kettlebell as you fire your lat, particularly your pinky. Hand to the inside of the thigh. Press the bell straight up in a bent press. Keep your arm locked as you come all the way to the top. And now pull fist under your chin. Rotate it around, bent press 2. High windmill. Bent press. High windmill. Pull. Last one on this side. Bent press. High windmill. And pull. Walk your feet to the front. Swing and change hands. Grip and crush the kettlebell with your hand. Turn the feet away. Hand on the inside of the thigh. It's important to keep your forearm plumb. Don't let your arm bend. Point the kettlebell to the ceiling. Look to the sky. Bent press. High windmill. Return. Keep it fired. Right. Two more. Last one. Feet to the front. Set it down.
Ooh, I like those.
Yeah, that's a good one. There's a lot of pieces to that.
Yeah.
That's not a beginner exercise. Go back to your regular heavy bell. Eventually, we'll do that with this heavy.
If you need help trying to figure out what size bell to use,
And we have a video on that.
you can either private message us, or Sensei David Hill's YouTube channel has all of our training for the last 6 months, and it goes over exactly what to use for a kettlebell, how to do all the moves, so that you're using the best ability of your body without getting injured.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do our swing to the rack as we lunge.
Okay.
Now, one of the things, a little bit of a pro tip here. Watch this.
Yeah.
Look at how high the kettlebell is off the ground here with my arms straight. Make note of it. It's about less than 3 feet, maybe 2.5 feet. Now, instead of bringing the kettlebell up here, where I've now got it 4 feet off the ground, I'm going to keep it low and get under it. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Seeing it and doing it are two different things.
This is your goal. Your goal is to move the kettlebell as little as possible, because your goal is to work your body most efficiently. So getting under the weight is much easier to get under it and lift it with your legs than it is to lift it with your arms. Arms puny in comparison. So here we go. Hips back, thumb back. And you're going to step with the opposite leg. You're going to get under the bell. Come back. 2, 3, 4, 5, going to 10. 6. Change hands. 1, 2, 3,
Wow. Okay.
Different, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me get my breath. I'm gonna take a sip of water.
All right. Put your kettlebell aside. Come on down to the ground. Okay. Now, we've done the half get up where we're here, kettlebell, and we come up. If you don't know that exercise, don't do what we're going to do next. What we're going to do next is this. I have the kettlebell in this arm. I'm going to lift this leg and throw it to the ground as I tighten my core. Yanks my upper body upward. This allows me to use the weight of my leg as a counterbalance to the rest of my body. If I put some acceleration on my leg, I make it effectively heavier. So we're only going to do the half get up. We're going to do, if we can 10 on each side. So grab the bell that you'd like to work with. What are you going to use? I would use the, yeah. No. Okay, put the kettlebell halfway from your hip to your shoulder. Under grip, roll towards it. Roll to your back, 2 hands to the ceiling. Seat the shoulder, lock the elbow, straighten the wrist. Then the leg. Lift the other. Now, on 3, 2, and 3. Come on. 1. Roll back down. Lift the leg. 2. 3. 4. Keep your core fired. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 hands in the belt. Pull it to your chest. Roll to your side. 2 hands, drag it around your head. All the way to the other side. Make sure you've got clear space.
Whew.
Sometimes you can creep around doing this.
I crept back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull forward, so.
Okay, other arm. Reach underneath, roll towards it. Pull, lift it up onto your elbow. 2 hands to press it to the ceiling. Seat your shoulder. Lock your elbow, straighten your wrist. Same knee is bent. Lift the leg. 1, 2, 3. Come up. 1. Back down. 2. 3. 4. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Down, 2 hands, bring it to your chest.
Wow.
Not an easy one, is it?
No, but it was cool. I mean, I could feel my sides working on that one.
Yes, sometimes you have to go up to a heavier weight
So
to really begin to feel it.
that I could feel it on that. I could probably, if I practice that a little more, I could probably go up to the other one. But
yes, but it's more important to do it right.
Yeah.
It's like a golf swing. If you've ever played golf, it is not about how hard you hit the ball, or rather, it's not about how hard you swing, it's how perfectly you swing. That's what makes it work, not adding a bunch of strength. I mean, look at a guy like Tiger Woods. He's not a strong guy in comparison to other types of athletes. He may be a strong guy compared to you or me, but he doesn't hit that ball 300 yards like it was nothing just because he's big, strong dude. Doesn't work like that.
Can we do some abs?
We can.
All right.
Bring your bell. On your feet. Handle is going to come towards your chest. Pick it up. Oh, bring it back down. With the ball down, handle up, thumbs through. Tip it so that you can get your fingers underneath. Tuck your elbows in and lift it so that the handle touches your chest.
Okay.
There we go. And it can actually touch because that's the spacer.
Okay.
Now, knees together, ankles together, lean back. Rotate. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pick up your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put it down.
Okay, that's good.
And even if you think about it, even what we just did,
Yeah.
the half get up there
is
a lot of abdominal.
It is. I can feel it.
Yeah, well, abdominal and core.
Right.
Very nice. All right. I think we're good for today.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
We're at time.
All right, good. Okay, super. Wow, that was actually really good. And what you'll find if you're doing this workout with us is your body is going to change. You know what's different about my body is that when I look in the mirror, I'm solid in all areas. So I'm more evenly. So when I used to work out with weights, I could get my arms pumped up and my shoulders and legs, but I really had a hard time in this area of really getting it solid. And I can see it with pictures that I have previously posted like a year, 2 years ago. What Kettlebell has done for me is that literally has evened out my body so that I'm working this as well in alignment with everything else. And it's when I look in the mirror, I'm like, wow, my body has literally changed. And you can do the same thing. I do want to say that you are working out at your own risk. We are not responsible for any injuries. And please consult your doctor before you begin a workout regimen.
Indeed. Folks,
hey, thanks for joining us this morning. So happy to have you here. Sending you all love, joy, peace, happiness, and of course, lots of abundance. And also sending out some healing energy, some love and healing energies to all of you or any of you who are experiencing any difficulties or suffering today, in the hopes that you find some peace in your day today, setting our intentions for a beautiful day today. And we will see you back here, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Bring your kettlebell.
Bring your kettlebell for another workout. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Bye, guys. Have a fantastic day.